next and what everybody is doing. And so I'll call it fear of missing out, but in our society we call it jealousy. And so I use the word jealousy just to bring the attention to that.
All right, so people who are missing out, people who
the fear
people who have fear, the fear of missing out,
yeah.
the fear of failure, the fear of not succeeding, it ends up jealousy. It will be our on Jenny Hundi. This is how Walasi puts it, and he calls it jealousy.
And you know Sakatago, or they have been me cause I'm jealous of you, you jealous of me. Jealousy, jealousy be gone. Each a woman, I know I'll envy you. Swear I they born with my own jealousy be gone. I know I'll envy you. Swear I they born with my own.
Yeah, mic in my face, feeling ready. I'm steady, but somehow I'm drawn too trendy. Now I'm torn between leaving the scene and doing me or being a trendy whore for feet and flaws. My brain heavy, I started ball, but why for ball? I f it up both ways. They place me on those places. You know, those places where humans turn legends to icons, from icons to gods. But being human always still could be the boss of them all. I be the boss of them all. I know they see them, I thought. I still get everything you need like I'm the boss of them all. Used to they fake them till you make them, but you never make them. Used to they shout for your rapper guy, we know they hear you at all. I'm crazy creative. I stick to native. I'm like Kanye crazy, but not like Kanye crazy. You're rapping to me, but no one is talking to me. I started boss of me, now I started talking to me. Hating on me, I see Dada. Waiting on me like see Dada. Dada is back, so no more off rap rappers, and now we rather stick to dope dish. And I'm the dope dish. I take your watch dish, I made it match dish. I take a break and come back with the dope dish. And that's why yours dish cannot be my dish. I mastered yours dish and made it my dish. And now it's way better than yours dish.
If I ever decide to be you, I get a number, I'll call you and tell you so. Don't let us, we all got flaws. Might want yours, but I don't need yours. I'm too special, so I don't mind this.
You see, the thing is, I'm jealous that I'm rapping in English and airway and you rapping in trees so they can't even see how dope my shit is. You're jealous that I'm rapping in English and reaching the audience that you might never reach, and that might be affecting your business. I'm jealous that your mama and papa is rich and so they pitch you and tip you with cash so your image don't go be trash. I'm jealous that your image is looking better than mine. Everything they shine cause people they like, people will get cash. I'm jealous that you got 6 awards and I got only one. You wonder why there's 6 of you but I'm just the only one. I'm jealous that your rap is full of bars and proving that you dope, and I'm here saying that can put me behind bars. I'm jealous that your team is really dope, but what you put out be now everybody thinking that you the You jealous that what I put out be dope, but my hype be really but still them on us while I be the I'm jealous that your country is looking better than mine. Everything is fly, so people come to yours instead of mine. You jealous that my country is digging up gold mine. Most people are broke, but somehow they all have a peace of mind. I'm jealous that the color of your skin makes the brother with my skin feel like they need to treat you way better. I'm jealous that the color of my skin makes the brother with your skin kinda proud, feeling like the way better. I'm jealous that my passport is making me look guilty when you walk around freely in airports with your freebies. I'm jealous that your passport is making you travel freely, but I'm feeling like an old prisoner in my own country, so free me. I'm jealous of your privileges, be like privileges for your son.
If I ever decide to be you, I get a number, I'll call you and tell you.
And this is the groove, the highest of the Ponsako there. It's talking about that you definitely Kanye. Creative, not Kanye craze. My brother Walasi. Talent overdose. I still need the first groove on In Jealousy. At the last 2 minutes long, you can't mess with my emotions like that. Transition crazy. So, I don't know what Sak is saying, but making reference to the battle of being self-confident while at the same time envying those around you. This is what inspired you or actually propelled you to do the song. Tell us what exactly happened before you made the song.
the whole album is, like I said, it's me fighting with things that are hindering my creative abilities and hindering my mental health, basically. And before it happens, you need to write down all the things that are your problems. And I realized that fear of missing out in our society, we call it jealousy or being jealous of somebody else. It's one of the reasons. So I started writing down the things that I thought that I needed to have that I have not gotten yet. But because I have not gotten it yet, I believe that I have to be envious of somebody, but I realize that I just have to get it, so I don't have to be. So it's just me being honest with myself and stating down the things that I think I'm missing out. And you're missing it out because you haven't just gone for it. So all you have to do is just go for it.
How did you respond to Sarkodie's tweet that this groove is, it's something that he loves, and nobody can mess
with my emotions,
with his emotion or your emotion? And the transition is crazy, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I like the way the rap comes in, the beat, the melody, and everything. How do you respond to Sack's tweet? Did you respond?
Yes, I did respond.
Okay,
I did respond, and I even told him that if he wants to make it longer, he can come to the studio and then we can make it longer. But I'm actually happy that he recognized the transition, because this was one of the most difficult beats that we made. Myself and David Hammond, we had to change the tempo in one song twice, and we had to slow it down. So the transition was very difficult. It took us about probably 6 hours to just make that transition in a studio. So I'm happy that he recognized that, and I have so much respect for him.
Has it made any impact on the whole EP, the album? Since Sack tweeted,
of course it does. It has. He Sack. Come on. So it has made a lot of impact, and I'm glad that he had the chance to listen to it. I also want to thank Sammy Forsen as well for also pushing it and talking about it. Actually, so many other industry players have called to listen to it. Hammer of the last two, or they've also tweeted about it. So I want to thank them also.
Where are you taking the conversation to? From social media, where are you taking it to? Studio? When should we expect you
coming Sack out? Yeah. Oh, Sack's own. That it depends on Sack. So you are cool with him, so maybe you can talk to him better.
No, but getting the highest, tweeting.
Yeah.
About your project, your EP, particular jealousy.
Yeah.
Have you, find a courtesy to call him to say hi?
Unfortunately, I don't have his number.
Okay, so we're going to give you Sack's contact.
No problem.
If not directly, we'll give you contact to his manager, his team, to give him a call and show appreciation.
Yes,
I saw it on Twitter, and I said, wow.
I just show some appreciation on social media as well.
Referring you to Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye.
Yeah. It's a big thing.
Yeah, I think it was a line that I stated in the in the song, and so he used the same line, and he changed it into a tweet, which was actually very impressive as well.
I said in my introduction that in fact, the last time you came here, I said you would take Ghana to Grammy. You remember?
Yes, I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, because of the kind of music that you do, and it's very authentic, very African.
Yeah.
And if Sack says that talent overdose, what does that mean to you?
It means I need to do more hype, and I need to put some hard work into marketing, and I have to do a lot of social work, because I'm very indoor, but my work is a lot of work, but I don't socialize, so I have to start doing more socialization.
So when the highest Sarkodie says that talent overdose, it means that what I see is I'm being careful of the word to use.
Of course.
I don't want to say underrated, but you're one big artist, one creative, dope artist that we should watch out.
You're affecting your business.
You have too much in you that you need to bring it out.
Pitch you and tip you.
You sound like Manifest here. I don't know how his influence and his relationship has affected you in a way.
Yeah, it has actually. In the long run, it has, because he's the most artist I've worked with so much. In our industry, he's the person I've worked with so much. So I've learned a lot from him, his writing and his creativity as well. I also want to state that EL's Bar 6 actually pushed me to release this project, because EL's writing is one of the best writings I've actually ever listened to in the history of Ghana rap music, especially in the line of English. Sorry. I want to thank EL.
Tell me, when you say that this EP, this album, it's
EP,
about finding yourself, and then there were so many things that you were dealing with, including your mental health. What did you go through that it affected your mental health?
it didn't get to the point of affecting the mental health. So the thing is, I have friends. I have different kinds of friends. I grew up in Dakuman, so like, you know, we play Plaza Zongo boys.
Yeah,
Fadama,
Dakuman, La Paz,
exactly. And then you end up going to the other side of the world, where you are hanging with people that can pay 700 Ghana cedis per hour for therapy, and they have the people around them to like just take them to therapy, and it doesn't even sound like anything bad. And so when you are talking to them and you talk to your friends, you realize the difference between the kind of mindset some people have.
So you find yourself in two worlds.
Exactly. So that is where I started learning that there are so many things that I could actually do to improve upon my mental health, which is finding difficulties in creating creative blockages that like almost everybody has in all disciplines, business, doctorate, whatever it is.
Your next track, Who the F?
Who the F? Yeah.
Who the F? Yeah, I mean, Who the F? Obviously, we know.
Yeah.
It's a swear word.
Yeah, it's a swear word.
It's a swear word. You don't want to say that.
Yeah,
you're silent.
Yeah.
So anger, beliefs, emotions, people dumping you and all that. You express it in the song.
Exactly.
Who the F? 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 If you are not cultured, if you are not civilized, you say it in full. But I cannot say that because I'm a man of God. I am a man of God. Who the F? Who the F? A buffo, disappointment, a yow, and odi aye enyumi. Who the F? Sack, enyumu esuti na reso betro bibia fa ho a. We are reviewing the EP, the album, the therapy. Yeah, I like the way F no more silent. When I enyumu.
Sammy Q, one of oil engineers.
Menkas were mixing about. I say DJ was scratching.
Yo, who the f you think you're talking to? I made you, I'm the most high. Don't ever raise your voice high. Who the f you think you're talking to? I made you see better than those guys. The f you think you're talking to? I give you fly, give you trees, give you power, give you green, so you feel say you rich. That's why I don't f with you.
I before Mompa, Sasa Mutumi so branche mo na Jezi na mo wono. I before Mauli. I before train na mo studio. I work aka Lady JJ we I gbeni so woni ma me catch her.
That one said they know they pay. Who the f
Godwin. Mauli, young boy. Winston cry be him cry na igbe kakra wo. I before Jay-Z no
talking to?
Well, I see.
I'm the most.
Who the F you think you are talking to? Who the F? Who the F you think you are shading? Who the F you think you are talking to? Who the F you think you are? I quite go for off.
Yo, who the f you think you're talking to? I made you, I'm the most high. Don't ever raise your voice high. Who the f you think you're talking to? I made you see better than those guys. The f you think you're talking to? I give you fly, give you trees, give you power, give you green, so you feel say you rich. That's why I don't f with you. So who the f you think you're talking to? I check up on you every bloody day. Make sure say every day food go there. Who the f you think you're talking to? I dey work hard every bloody day. That one said they know they pay. Who the f you think you're talking to? If you know how Charlie this thing they pay, like you never go try me again. Who the f you think you're talking to? Huh? Who the f do you think you're talking to? Hey, who the f you think you're talking to? I had you 9 months in my room, not a single day I never thought of you. My peers are thinking ways of getting rid of you. I'm drinking only f***ing juice so you could use and making sure you never get abused like I was. Yeah, yo, who the f you think you're talking to? I gave you 9 years of my life. December, you go be 10. Who the f you think you're talking to? I give you my body, give you my time. I do them again. If you in pain, it be me way I will take on my way. See, I'm aware, you the job, I be too, I the job. So mind your tongue. Who the f you think you're talking to? Aye, yo, who the f you think you're talking to? Be me way I go make you go blow. Without me, see how your career makes slow. Hey, listen. I put you on every play, listen. I make everybody that listen. Who the f you think you're talking to? I go fi make you, then break you, then make you again, then break you. So don't you ever with me. Yo, who the you think you talking to? I'm always out in the rain, directing traffic, chasing thieves and getting shot or stopped or end up with scratches. Do you know how many years I've been training and learning and wasting money to gain all these badges? I'm the popo. You better go slow when I say so. See how the sound it bear me. Then bore me self, my skin all day so. Service and integrity. My savior man, I coming to just hope say you know go get any weed for your body.
Well, I see. On your media, emotions in Kwao.
So the song is basically talking about all the people I've met in my life.
Lucy, they were how pow. I gave you 9 years of my life.
But Lucy, that represents all the women in your life that have you like are angry at you and they are telling you like who the F are you talking to?
December banana 10 years.
Yeah, December 10 years. I 10 years. Yeah. I gave you 9 years.
I was telling DJ Youngboy, who the F you sound like I be Adam here.
Yeah, I've learned from so many people, like so many musicians in Ghana. Like I said, EL, Manifest, One Love, Sack, like them, like so many people. So I always like see real, and so all these emotions and styles have all like been reflected in this project.
Nana Kojo Fariku Freak says that Kanye, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, all on one EP. Man, much talent, dope artist, bars, Lassie. So tell me, how do you want to see yourself in the next, few years or in the nearest future? How do you want to see yourself?
I want to be in my house with my big tree, and then my baby's walking around the tree, and then we are just eating bankwen okra. After that, we eat mango.
That is bars. Future self, Walasi, talking to himself in the future.
Comparing all that you got me to all that you owe me. I need more. I still need more. I'll always need more.
And you when you bow abroaching radio, and yet Tonton Sansan, Amudi de Ukrum, and you wear a therapy, Utia, a young Wajuma. What do you say? And it's your friend therapy. Best I before saying Mudia Munsum. When are you going to the voter region?
Maybe in 2 weeks. I actually lost my grandmother like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
yeah, during the time I was recording the project. So I don't know that I said me.
and the awkward or the command anonymous.
See the pain, but I put my chest aside.
Here, Walasi is talking to himself. In the future, the kind of person he wants to be, the thoughts that goes with that.
Then I don't get better so far. Can never lose and so I don't call this case and trophy. Cause me not be the trophy. 7 years to 40 and I'm still not back in my future. If you be cute, I go top you than floss. No kind of to play, I might kill a fuck. I still they calling with my chest full of dust. No be anything they hating on us. Now I'm a boss. Jackie, they started open my doors. Hoping say he go open some doors. I not say how they use them. They too they know pan say how they use them. By me too somebody use me trust. My guy no be force. Me I dare if I get my boss. If I deal with them I feel bossy. But sometimes they toss. No matter how I'm fucking with the boss. Deep down no I'm not the boss. Let's say who be that where he from. When he starts when he come. We've been hearing and watching but still don't get what he's on. I've been driving in my own lane. Minding my business. Never find me in any drama. All I care about is money, happiness, love and my grandma. I'm never fucking with you. It's been a while but I think it's time to address the issue. You think you took something